Okay, let's see when this comes out on YouTube. And if... Hi gamer, welcome back. Hi James, welcome. I just crashed on... Hi DJ, welcome. For some reason my restream just crashed and I couldn't get back, so now I am using StreamYard. I hope you can hear me. I didn't even have time to check my settings. I hope you can hear me. Hi Gina, welcome back. Isn't that typical when we had such a great discussions about graphic software? And then everything fell apart. I have to go in later on and see. It was that stupid bot that messed it up, all of it. Thank you, James. James say he hears me fine. So what had we discussed so far? We have discussed graphic software comparable to Photoshop, and I said I recommend Affinity, especially right now since I just discovered it's on sale, $24.99 for Affinity Photo. Okay, I hope she's sleeping tight. I also recommend PaintShop Pro, which is a cheaper version but compatible in function. It's around $60–70 one-time fee. We talked about GIMP, that is totally free. Those are the more advanced software with a steeper learning curve. But as I said, my go-to is far none Canva. You can't beat it. Especially, I have the pro version, but if you look at it from the free version, you can't beat it unless you do advanced. Okay, so DJ looked up Creative Cloud, where you get Photoshop and you get other software too. It's $52.99 a month. James says, I use GIMP, but it is difficult to learn, and you prefer Canva. Yeah, the reason I work so well in PaintShop Pro and trying to learn Affinity is that I worked with it forever. I know where everything is, but as I said, if you look at what you can do for free in Canva, it is incredible. It is. There are some functions, as I showed in my last video with the 5 reasons why I paid the $12.99. I don't pay that. I pay the yearly cost, whatever that is. And it's a little cheaper. I think when you pay for the whole year, it ends up being around $10 a month. But the 5 reasons it's worth the money for me, or if I let me try and remember it now. The brand kit. Since I use Canva for several projects, for some website projects I'm working on, but mainly for my YouTube, I have everything in my brand kit. My colors, my fonts, my logos, everything in one place. easy to get to. That's one reason. Second reason is if you go into effects and you are on the Pro version, you can use the background eraser. But as I show, you get the same effect if you go to a place like Be Funky, and I never figured out how much it costs per month, but that is, you can get a better background eraser on Be Funky than you can on Canva. But that's my second reason. The third reason is the one-click resize. And that is, since I try to use, if I create a thumbnail and then I want to convert that into a Facebook post, a Twitter post, I want to do something for Instagram, I just need to use one click and resize. I have to move things around a little bit after I have done that, but that is only possible in the Pro version. That was only 3. I better go back and look. I'm getting old. Background remover, resizer. Oh, of course, the content planner, which you can set up your... Right now, you can set up for Facebook, for Twitter. You can connect your Google account. That's it. But more will come. And you can create your posts beforehand and put them in a calendar. So that, of course, is one of the reasons. So there were 4 reasons. Brand kit, resize, background remover, the calendar. What am I missing? I'm sure I had 5 reasons when I made that video the other day. Well. There is a lot of good things you can do with Canva. And DJ, if you prefer Photoshop, for crying out loud, use Photoshop. There is no right and no wrong. You just have to find... There were 5. I know there were 5, Gina. You see, make a video and move on. I'm not saying... Photoshop is a fantastic software. Don't think I'm saying something else. But I think it is way too expensive. If you don't work as a professional graphic designer in any capacity, I don't think it's worth to pay $50 a month for a software. If it's your job, yes. But if you're self-employed, just doing YouTube videos or just doing websites or whatever, I can't defend that money. Especially when there are just as advanced software for so much cheaper. And for example, I know that, let me go and check on Affinity's website. I think they have a try version. I don't know if they agrees with me. That's why I only use the free version. I think that maybe... Now I ended up somewhere else. I think that Affinity might have a trial. That's not their website, so Affinity Photo. Here, let's see. Buy now. 24. Ooh, I didn't know that. For those of you who work on iPad, they had an iPad version that is on sale for only $10. I don't know if that can do exactly the same thing as PaintShop Pro, but you can import PaintShop Pro files to Affinity. You can use the same plugins as you can use for Photoshop. And let me see here. Let me see what it says on iPad. I think it's exactly the same. You can do exactly the same thing. And I really, I'm still trying to learn it. But for me, it's just moving from one setup to another that is problematic. Hi, Tony. Welcome. That's what we are talking about. Photos. I recommend Affinity. It's a one-time payment right now on sale. Normally it's $50, right now on sale for $25. And it has everything that Photoshop have. You download it and you pay a one-time fee. And since it's on sale, if you have $25, I would absolutely buy it right now. I didn't find if they have a trial version. I know they have a 2-week cancel. You can try it for 2 weeks and cancel. But Affinity Photo is, I think, the closest you can come. But as I said, I am more of a Canva girl. I like the simplicity. I like the ease with which you can do things. My E-Class in Bytes, that's not cheap. I agree with you. It's too much money. And as I started this live stream, or the live stream before this, the one that messed up, I started to show you some websites from the 90s, how we made websites back then. And that's why I started making graphics in the first place. Back then, almost everything. I'm a Canva girl in the Canva world, yeah. I'm not singing it because I don't want a copyright strike. Even if you change the words, you know they can come after you. I agree, my class in Bytes. Canva is very user-friendly. And it's now it bugs me that I can't remember my 5th reason for... I have to find it. Now, if I... Excuse me, guys, if I have to go through everything here, I need to figure out... What? Brand kit. Brand kit. I can't drop it. Well, now I'm back to don't get old, guys. This is what happens to you. And that's my newer ones. Let's go back here. Brand kits. Oh, there was a fifth. Now I know. I couldn't drop it. My 5 reasons for paying for Canva is the brand kit, the color palettes, the fonts, and all the special fonts, photos, music, videos that comes with the pro version. One, two, three, four. The resize, one-click resize, and the remove background effect. You don't think Canva is user-friendly, DJ? Yeah, the easy reformat. That is valuable for all the one-click resize. I really liked it. What do you think is the... Is there something specific for you with your disability that makes Canva less user-friendly? Because I never think of things like that. I know there must be specific things for you to think about when it comes to graphics design, especially if you come into the more fine details. Okay, remove.bg. I haven't tried that one. I use BeFunky so I can do all my crazy stuff. I haven't uploaded any of them here. Let's upload a couple so I can show you. No, that's not show. I am not prepared for this because now I'm all of a sudden in the live stream with no, I don't know where I have them now on my computer. I was starting my first live stream in Restream and something happened and I couldn't get it start again, so I jumped over here to StreamYard instead. So I don't have all the graphics I had uploaded to Restream. I'm sorry, guys, but that happened. Okay, mainly for you, the resizing. I can see that. And James says remove background, remove.bg is okay, but Canva's Pro Background Remover is higher quality. And Hey Look Squirrel says for our level it is more than fine. But, and this is paid. I showed it a little while ago. Let me share my screen here again. And let me share my new favorite, which I can't remember how much I pay for. But here we have, let's pick up anything here. Let's open a photo. Talk about having a great background remover. I go to cutout and I said remove background. And this is in the paid version of Be Funky. Here we go. Let's say that I want to get rid of that little piece of chair I have there. I make the brush a little smaller and I just go in here. There we go. Look how perfect it removed everything. Of course, I can make this bigger and go into all the details here. I went a little too far there. Let me add this back here. There we go. But this has so much more you can do. Oops, I didn't save it. Let's remove the background again. And let's just move this. Let's make this a little bigger now. I'm not gonna do this perfect this time. I'm just gonna do it like this. That is just one of the things I can do here. I can do a lot. I don't want to do funky focus. But what I have started to do lately, let me add some vibrance to this. I showed this before, but some of you are new. I would never have that vibrant of a photo, but I want to use this effect and make myself a cartoon. And here we go. That is a little bit too cartoony. Let's draw it down to maybe there. And for you to see better, let's zoom in. There you have me as a cartoon. That's one of the many effects I use a lot in befunky.com. Which I really, nope, can't do that in paid Canva either. So some things we have to use other software for. And Be Funky is one of those that it still bothers me that I can't find out the cost of Be Funky. Let's see. Wait, how stupid am I? Of course I can. Let's go into my account. I'm not sharing this with you. Billing history. What do I pay per month? I paid for a full year $60, $59.88. So that is about $5 per month. Yeah, I paid the $4.99 a month, and it was well worth it. $4.99 a month, and I can do a lot of fun stuff with it. Compared to my Canva, which I paid $190 something for a year. It is. DJ says, Hi Scully, welcome. DJ says, just to let you know, one positive thing about Canva is that it has built-in resources. I love the built-in resources. And that was the fifth reason for me to pay for Canva that I forgot. All the extra photos, videos, all the extra music, all the extra fonts that you get with the paid version. And I really, I mean, I don't think I would pay for Canva if I used it only for YouTube and thumbnails. Because you can make great thumbnails in the free version. You can find fantastic photos in the free version. But since I do other projects too, and one thing you can do in the paid version that I will not do in this round of tutorials for the paid version, but later on, is that you can create editable templates like the ones I showed you. I'm creating art for channel art and thumbnail templates and all of that you can sell. You can make money from creating templates and sell them in packages. But to make editable templates, whatever it is, if it is calendars, thumbnails, all the things you can do in Canva, to be able to make them editable for anybody but yourself. I think even for yourself, you have to be on the pro version. And if you want a lot of people make good money from creating editable Canva templates, and you can sell them. There are all the white books. That's how I did it, Scully. It is just a simple backdrop. You know what? I never thought about it. They are all white. I didn't even reflect. Since we are talking about that, no, I'm not going to fold that up now. It's fake. Yeah, it's just the backdrop. Because we are moving out of here. I'm sitting in an empty room and I needed something. No. And behind that, since I'm in StreamYard now, let's see. There we go. Which side is it? There you go. Now I moved out of the library and into this fantastic room. Just for the fun of it. That's the good part with green screen. I missed that. If you were here earlier, I started tonight's stream in Restream and something happened. Restream has some... Kevin Myers. Hello, welcome. Restream has its advantages, its pluses. StreamYard has totally different pluses, and one of them is the green screen. Especially since you can, I don't know what I have uploaded here. I can move into the space age. Look at my studio. Isn't that fantastic? What else have I uploaded? Well, I have a couple. Old-fashioned classroom. Let me see. No, I'm just playing. This went, but this, of course, is graphics as well. I could change my office. And then, of course, I have my garden I had for Grumpy. Or if I'm in a very weird mood, I'm thrown out. DJ asks, will you ever use that green screen in a video? My, which one? And Kevin Myers, how are you doing? And I gave up on, and I gave you thumbs up too. Thank you so much, Kevin. I am doing just fun. Gina says something was much more homey. I don't know which one was homey. I'm not moving again. We are finally moving. We're leaving New Jersey. Put your glasses on, squirrel. The green screen on video in general, I don't know. I have used the regular one. I have used this one as my backdrop ever since we moved the furniture down to Florida. So let me see here. No, now I messed up. Can you still hear me? Well, it's good enough like that. Anybody is welcome on here. Kevin Myers. This is a very friendly place. No, we haven't moved yet, but finally, squirrel, it's happening. And where are you going? We are moving to the Northwest Florida. And Gina said the piano room. And no, this is not real. It's a pretty good backdrop though. It was cheap, but look how wrinkly it is now. Let me just fix this. I need to stretch this out a little bit. Well, oh, here we drops. My bookshelf is melting. Why do I do things like that in the middle of a live stream? Let's. You can hear me? This is a mess. Okay, Gina Bina. Let's go back to the piano room. Here we go. Green screen, piano room. Oh, I need to move this a little closer. There we go. There we go. That was the easiest to do right now. I wish I had this piano room behind me, but I do not. Why is it? I need to change this a little bit. I guess it won't get better than that. My green screen is a little bit too far back. Let's move it in a bit. Okay. There we go. DJ is asking me, will we ever see 12B again? I hope so. I hope so, DJ. When we are moved down and everything is settled, I hope so. Guys, I have Brandon Jackson, welcome. I haven't seen you in a long time, and just as you popped in, I was about to actually close this live stream down. We had quite an interesting discussion about different graphic software. And I will continue doing my tutorials about Canva for a while now. And, or until people don't want to see them anymore. I have quite a few of them filmed already. And the reason I will keep on uploading those is, as I said, we are in the midst of a move. We're leaving this house, but I don't know when we can leave New Jersey and move down to Florida. So we have some doctor's appointment, we have some things to do. So I will not have my regular possibility to film. And next week I will not be able to do a live stream. Good night, DJ. At least not my regular live stream. Maybe I can do something else, but for a couple of weeks now at least, it will be a little wonky with my uploads and with my live streams. I will try and pop in. If not here, I might do a live on Facebook or on Twitter, which is easier to do with my phone just. I don't need all this. But I am very happy for everybody Let me see. Let me guess, your fighting seem to focus on one mall and having a separate channel just for live streaming. Not really anymore. I'm doing my tutorials, and then I like to have these live streams where we talk about things that I have done tutorials about. But for now, it's good night. I thank everybody that came into the first part of the live stream, everybody that came into the second part of the live stream, and everybody that followed me from the first part that crashed into the second part. You are all valuable to me. And remember, never stop learning. Hejsan hej!